Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be trying some products from Joah. I had featured this brand back when it first came to CVS, which was at least several years ago, but I haven't really explored much from it since then. But they were kind enough to send me their Chasing the Sun eyeshadow and bronzing palette, and also their Brow Down to Me Super Hold Brow Setter. So I just have a little bit of brow pen in my brows, a little bit of foundation, concealer, blush, and powder. So we are ready to bronze. So if you guys would like to see what I think of these products from Joah, then just keep watching. First off, let's start off with this brow gel. It says with vitamin B5, which I guess is to help nourish your brow hairs. I'm not really sure. The shade is clear. It doesn't say anything about it. So I guess we'll just figure it out. Okay, it is a small wand similar to the NYX Brow Glue wand. I wonder how sticky it is. It doesn't feel sticky on the back of my hand, but there also isn't a lot of product on the brow wand. Let me see. Okay, it is fairly sticky and glue-like, so let's brush it on and see what we think. I always use the product at the end of my brow wand for the tail of my brows because they get long and unruly and they need the extra setting back here. I could trim them shorter, but I just don't. So if I want more of like a laminated fluffy look, I can do that. So this was before with just the brow pen, and this is kind of brushed up with this brow gel. Definitely gives me like a fluffier look. So again, before and after. And we'll see kind of how it sets while I do the rest of my face. All right, my brows are definitely not twins today. This one's nice and fluffy. This one is not. But we'll see kind of how it dries down, how it holds. See if it feels sticky or crunchy by the end of the video. So let's move on to this palette while we're letting the brows dry. This is the Chasing the Sun eyeshadow and bronzing palette. Inside reminds me of like a Natasha Denona palette. I don't know, like it's trying to copy that kind of vibe. It lists all the shade names and the palette name, which is nice, and inside looks like this. Now I do want to show you guys the imprints on these products. I'm not sure if you can see them or not, but we have a sun in a hot air balloon, and a rainbow. We have 2 bronzer shades and a highlight shade, it looks like, and then we have 2 mattes and 3 shimmers. I did swatch these in IG reel and a TikTok video, but I will do it again here for you guys. The mattes are very, very, very soft. So we have the first matte, the second, the first shimmer, the second shimmer, and the third shimmer, which is like a duochrome. And then the bronzery shades, we've got the first one, the second, and then the highlight. Honestly, the first 2 don't really seem that different to me. Let me try to load them up here. They both have a bit of a sheen, but I really don't see a whole lot of difference between the 2 shades. But they remind me feeling-wise of like the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, like soft with a bit of a sheen, almost creamy to the touch. That's kind of the texture I get from this. Normally I would go in with a big brush like this into a large bronzer pan and just kind of go all over, but I don't know what this looks like. So I'm just going to go in with the first one and a little angled brush like this and see what kind of color we get on the forehead. I can definitely see the sheen. A little bit on the orangey side, but let me wipe off my brush and try the second shade on the other side, which looks lighter to me, but who knows. Okay, so this is the first shade, this is the second shade. The first one's definitely deeper or richer. There's, I don't know, maybe a little bit more red undertone. This one has a little bit more of like a yellowy undertone to it. So the second shade would be better for fairer skin tones. The second shade would be better for light to medium skin tones. I'm not sure if any of these would work for deep skin tones. I doubt it. They both have that slight sheen to them. You can kind of see as I'm moving my forehead, it just kind of looks like there's a little bit of like a finishing powder on it, which is a really nice touch, a nice effect if you want to still look youthful without looking glittery. Would I wear these? I think I would in the summer. I'm not sure if I'd wear them in the winter when I am my palest shade. I worry they would pull a little bit too orange, but for the summertime, I think these are nice shades. If I had more of a tan, I feel like this one would look better, but right now, I feel like I can only pull off this one. But let's try that highlight shade. All right, so I'm just gonna dip in. It's very soft. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, I think I got way too much here, guys. Whoa. Okay, a little goes a long way. I definitely grabbed way too much. This is a very soft powder. You do not have to dip in very hard. You get a lot of product. So here's the highlight shade. I'm just not so sure I'm into highlight anymore. I feel like that's kind of on its way out for me. I prefer just like naturally dewy skin on the cheeks, not shimmer, or like a nice finishing powder all over the face for this like radiant finish. So I don't know. The bronzers I like. The highlight, I'm not sure is for me. It pulls a little bit too yellow gold for me. It's not very flattering on my skin tone, but I mean, the imprints on here are very, very cute. So now let's try the shadows. I'm gonna go ahead and start with both mattes and then I'll just pick a shimmer. That is a really nice transition shade though, and it's blending really smoothly. No patchiness, no skipping. Very pigmented. And like I could even stop there and just do the crease and outer corner. It looks really pretty, but I am kind of dying to try this duochromy purple one. That's applied dry. And then on the other eye, I'm going to try a wet application. I would recommend a wet application for this one. It just went on so much more smoothly. So I think that's really pretty. I think I'm going to try to dust some of the gold shade on the inner part. That's pretty. Kind of brightens things up a little bit, adds a little bit of like a metallic sparkle to it. Kind of like glittery and fun. Okay, so I like that. You could even probably take the deeper shade and run it along the lash line if you wanted to, but I think I'm gonna stop there. I really like the combination of the colors, and these mattes are really, really nice. I would probably buy a palette of all mattes from Joah because this was a really nice crease color. The outer corner color was really easy to apply. The metallics, I would definitely suggest using a setting spray or something to apply. This one went on so much more smoothly and more like intensely than this one did. Just my opinion. Let's pop back to the brows. They are dry. They don't feel crusty or hard, but they don't feel like they're going anywhere. So I think if you want like the laminated brow look, this would be a nice affordable option at the drugstore. Again, it is the Joah Brow Down to Me Super Hold Brow Setter. So this is nice for that like laminated brow look. I like that. And so far I like two of the bronzer shades in here and the shadows. I'm going to continue to play with them. First impressions, I like what I've tried so far. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.